Hello and thank you for joining me. This is Free Will Tarot. My name is Harmony and this reading is going to be for the sign of Cancer. Hello Cancer, and thank you for being here. Cancer, your overall energy as you click this video for this week is the Devil card, okay? So this is where you guys are, have been dealing with some old habits, some old toxic energy. This could show up even as people. Maybe you have some toxic people that were in your environment or around you. Or this is old, old identities that have been, causing you some kind of toxicity in your life. So it's some habits or things you've been doing over a period of time, that has still, been in your energy field, okay? So this is what's coming up to the surface for you at this time. This is for you to face this. And I feel like a lot of you have already done this. This is what's showing up. This is what you are facing at this time. So this is your old patterns, the way you showed up in the world, the way you saw things, your perspective on things, all those things are coming up to the forefront and you're facing them right now, right? This is not so much saying you need to face them. I feel like a lot of you are facing these things, okay? You also have in your recent past, we have the Eight of Swords here, okay? The Eight of Swords is where, and this is in your past, so this is exactly where it needs to be. You have been in the past maybe restricted. You have held yourself back, kept yourself small here, okay? Maybe you always protected yourself or stayed inside your shell or your comfort zone here in the past. But I feel like you're cutting yourself free, okay? That's what I got while I was looking at your video. While I was making this video during your reading, it was like you were cutting yourself free now from being small or holding yourself back or maybe being silent or tolerant of certain things. I feel like you guys are no longer doing that. Okay, so this is a time where you guys are now stepping forward here and embracing change. I feel like a lot of you are changing and cutting yourself free, whether that's showing up where you're cutting yourself free from self-imposed limitations, okay? Maybe some of you are cutting yourself free from certain people in your life, certain bad habits or addictions, things that you feel like, do not serve you anymore for your highest good. And for that, I want to say congratulations to you, okay? In the center of your reading, you have the Queen of Swords. Again, some of you could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But this is really, for me, showing up as your energy here for some of you. I feel like, you feel more powered in your communication, how you speak, what it is that you want to say, to be more assertive in defending yourself and speaking up for yourself. I feel like you are now using your discernment and cutting away any kind of illusions from your equation, from your situation at this time, right? I feel like it's someone that you guys need to speak to or have some kind of truth to, You'll know who that is for you personally. But I feel like some of you are in the process of doing that, right? I also have here in the future position, let me go back to here. That's what's crowning your reading is the High Priestess here, okay? So let's talk about the High Priestess real quick. Because see, I know if you've been watching my videos, you hear me talk a lot about you trusting your intuition, that you have a strong connection to spirit, and spirit wants you to trust that, and they want you to trust your intuition. Sometimes you just feel things. Sometimes you don't know why, but you can just pick up certain energies and you can pick up certain things. You might not, there's no rhyme or reason to why you feel the way you do, but you feel it strongly. Spirit wants you to trust at this time, okay? If it's something that you need to cut away or eliminate out of your life at this time, if there's something new that you guys want to explore, this is where your intuition is guiding you to trust those kind of downloads you're receiving at this time, because it's going to bring you to a lot more stability within yourself here, okay? Cancer, that's what all of this is about, all right? Some of you are going to receive some kind of new offer here with the Page of Cups. Now, this can show up in many different ways. It can show up in love. It could show up in opportunities where people could be offering you something. Jobs. It could show up in different ways here, but this is the Page of Cups. This is also about, again, collaboration, because it came out with that Page of Cups. So this is collaboration, working together to build something. Okay? What you are cutting away from or leaving behind is heartache here, old emotional pains and wounds that a lot of you have been carrying for a very long time, even from childhood. And this is, I heard disappointment. So what's starting to leave out of you, or what you're starting to make peace with, should I say, is old disappointments that you've been carrying a long time that has been keeping you stagnant, Cancer, okay? This is about you have the Hermit card in your future position. This is about you trusting the light within you and letting that light guide you to your next chapter here, right? With the Hermit. This is about going within and trusting yourself. Some of the people that you could be dealing with at this time, I have a couple of people here. I have Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I have Virgo here. I also have, some of you could be dealing with a fire sign or a Capricorn, okay? Again, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It could be any sign here, okay? So they're all over the place here, so it could be anybody here, okay? Right now, Spirit is calling on you to hone in on your power. You have the King of Wands, so this is about you using your power and breaking free and moving forward. It helps you kind of really free yourself and cut away from anything that has been limiting you, that has been holding you back here, right? This is you strengthening yourself and moving forward in new powers and new timelines here, okay? And this is you exercising that strength with the King of Wands, okay? Being very strong, being very powerful here, okay? A lot. You have the Nine of Pentacles here twice. I'm going to get to that in just a second. And you are in the energy of the number 9. So you can look that up for more insight for your reading here. There is brand new things getting ready to come here. Some of you is going to show up in love, okay, Cancer? For some of you who are looking for love, that will show up. So look up the energy of the number 9 and the energy of the number 3, okay? Any one of those, you know, you feel like it relates to you, that's an extra message for you. So the number 9 and the number 3 here, Cancer, okay? So I have the Page of Pentacles here, and I also have the Ace of Cups. So this is about you guys kind of stepping into something brand new here, learning something new about yourself too, right? This is about you taking that power and control and embracing this change and, you know, taking this opportunity to go in the next step here. I don't know if y'all been eating grapes. I'm seeing grapes in this reading. I don't know if y'all been eating grapes or grapes, something with grapes. But grapes represents money. It represents abundance, okay? So some of you could be entering into a season of abundance at this time where money is coming in for you, okay? It says trust in the timing of your life, okay? Trust in the timing of your life and your journey here. You guys have been through a lot here. You do have the Nine of Wands in your environment. So this is like you kind of being almost at a completion stage. You're at the Nine of Wands here. The Nine of Wands is a person that is very resilient. But this person, and a lot of you could be feeling like you want to pull back here. You're either pulling back from people or pulling back from certain things you used to do. But this is about pulling back here, withdrawing to see the bigger picture. I was just talking to my husband the other day, and I was like, you know, it's like when you're close to the TV, you can't see the show. You can't see the movie. You can't see what you're watching because you're so close. But when you pull back, and that's just what the Hermit card does, and that's just what, you know, they're telling you to do. When you pull back, you can see things clearly, right? When you're so up close to it, you can't see it. But when you pull back, everything comes into focus, Cancer, okay? So it says withdrawal. Superficial connections no longer fulfill you, okay? Discern who really belongs in your life and who doesn't. All right, Cancer, so you have the withdrawal card, and that kind of goes with that Hermit card as well in your future position. Again, just like I said, the Hermit card kind of, you know, it shines a light. That light represents wisdom. This is everything that they have experienced and they have learned, and they are carrying this to guide their path now. They've got their path forward. They're trusting their inner wisdom here. This kind of goes well too with this intuition card here. This is your guiding light here that you're carrying. This is every experience and challenge you have faced. that has guided you, and they want you to allow that to guide you to your steps forward here, Cancer. Okay? Because it's going to bring you somewhere where you're going to be more self-sufficient and independent, and even abundant here, because again, those grapes and those coins are still, showing me. Right now, what you're doing as you click this video is you're aligning with where it is you're going. You're aligning your inner self, okay? This is a balance here. This is the my brain just got stuck here. This is the Temperance card here. So the Temperance is about alchemy. It's about balancing everything into one. It's pouring into out to create this flow of balance here within you, really within you and outside of you, okay, Cancer? So a lot of you are going through, some of you, and I don't feel like you're going through a dark night of the soul. I feel like it's just a lot of things that you are starting to realize about yourself. And I feel like for some of you, it's how you kind of show up to other people. I think it's something when it comes to other people, you might keep yourself small, you might hold yourself back, or, keep yourself in a certain situation. But this is what you're realizing. This is what you're breaking free from here and allowing yourself to heal. Okay, because you also have the Four of Swords here, again, as another of your overall energy here. So this is about breaking free. This is the Four of Swords is about when you take a step back, or a break or a timeout to kind of get a different perspective, to see things more clearly, to get a game plan before you take action. Just kind of like the Hermit, but this is a timeout. And if you can see that, I don't know if you can actually see that, but this person is got their praying hands, right? So they're like in a praying stance. They're trying to figure out, they're going within to figure out what is the next course of action to move forward after everything they have experienced. So that's where you are at this time, and this is what your spirit guides want you to know at this time, is that you're going through a point of healing. You're confronting your old behavior, your ego self, your lower self, and embracing the new self. You're cutting yourself free, Cancer, into new life, into a new possibility. You're already in the process of this, okay? So I'm going to give you your advice card, and then we're going to close out. You have, I'm not even going to say this, but this is about being authentic to yourself here. So Spirit wants you to be authentic. Remember, I said something about you guys kind of maybe keeping yourself small or holding yourself back. But this is about you really embracing who you are and speaking that out, okay? So it says, living your truth strengthens your energy, Cancer. Being authentic attracts what aligns to you. Express yourself fully and without fear, and let go of people-pleasing tendencies. Quit worrying about what people are going to say and do or hurt you, or you're worried about people going to hurt you or judge you or anything like that. They don't want you to keep yourself small, or hold yourself back from other people or a situation. This is time for you to cut yourself free, to claim your own power here with the King of Wands. Step into your power and claim your power here, right? And accept some kind of new opportunities. There's some new opportunities coming for you. For some of you, it's going to be in love. For others of you, it's going to be in job prospects and new opportunities. It's going to change your life in a major way, So just know that you're still in this process of cutting yourself free, and opening yourself up to new possibilities at this time, Cancer, okay? That is what I have for you. Please like, share, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments how this resonated with you. And until you're back here, bye for now.